my
just oozing with that Nutella.
Goes perfectly well with grilled meats. Whew. Hey everyone, I'm Steph, Chris is behind the camera, and today we are taking you on a massive street food tour of Belgrade, Serbia. Although there's a lot of traditional food here, there's also a ton of local food that you can actually get right on the street. We're so excited to explore the city and share it all with you guys, so come on, let's get this day started. First stop of the day on our street food tour today, and I am hungry. It smells so good in this place, but they specialize in a few different things, including these super cute, look at these, little bure. So these are called mantilla, and just look at these. Oh my God, they're piping hot. They came out fresh, he just baked them. But you can see they're just little balls of dough, and they're wrapped around a lump of meat, and then they're all put together and cooked in a big pan. So they just literally look like these cute little pockets of meaty dough. But oh my gosh, they're so flaky. Oh, and they smell kind of buttery. And look at that, you can see where the dough has just been kind of wrapped up at the bottom there, but oh my gosh, okay. I'm starving this morning, so let's get this day started. Oh wow, there's so much flavor there in that meat. You can see it's actually quite packed and has a nice flavor of some spices, I think black pepper, as well as onion in there. It's so good, it almost reminds me of like a Serbian sausage roll or something like that. They're so tasty.
I was gonna say, it looks like a sausage roll.
You can just see, oh, how flaky they are, packed with meat, but a nice amount of dough there too, and you can see they're just that little bit greasy, a little oily. Oh, just so good. I love any kind of meat that's wrapped in a dough like this. So good. And you gotta have, of course, with your pastries like this in the Balkans, some yogurt to go with it. So this is usually like a very liquidy yogurt drink, a little bit salty, sour, but always just goes so well with these pastries. Oh, look at that, it's a really thick one.
Salty?
You know what? Actually not very salty at all. This one is super thick, and it is more like you're actually just drinking yogurt. Usually the yogurt drinks are a little bit more liquidy, but this guy, that kind of heftiness to it. Okay, this is the perfect start to our big day today. This is definitely gonna get our appetite going. Perfect combo here. Just so good. Look who's in. They're so tasty. It's such a great little local shop here today. What a good find. Mala. So friendly. The owner here wanted us to try them, so I think this is like the traditional way you do it, is pour the yogurt on top of them. So we've got a nice fresh plate of them, and look at that, just covered in that thick yogurt there. I'm gonna get a nice dip. All right, let's try it out. Ooh, okay. That's how you gotta eat them. Adds such a nice sour flavor from the yogurt to it, but not too overpowering. This is the perfect little snack to start our day.
Next street food meal. so fresh. We got fried chicken sticks. So it looks like we got a massive, massive bun to go with our fried chicken sticks here. That is hot and fresh and huge. Let's see our fried chicken strips in here. Made fresh. Oh, it's so, so hot actually. Look at those. So you can see the fried chicken sticks. They're literally pieces of fried chicken in stick form. Nice and crispy with that batter, and it looks like there's some sesame seeds sprinkled on top as well. Again, super, super hot. He freshly fried it just now. We have a bit of a salad here and maybe a dip for our chicken sticks, but let's just dig right into it and dip it in. All right. Oh, almost like a sour mayo. No, that is mayo actually. It goes well with the chicken, to be honest. Chicken, really, really crispy, fresh. For being fried, it's actually really juicy chicken, and you can see the sticks are actually pretty decently big there. White meat, look at that. This is really fresh fried chicken. The mayo gives it a nice mayo-y, creamy flavor. Sesame seeds are nice and crunchy. Just gives it that sesame nutty extra flavor to the fried chicken. And these fried chicken strips, the Pohovani Palici Stapici, which is what it's called in Serbia, and that's a mouthful, is a really popular street food snack. You can see a lot of places like this where you just have the walk-up windows and a lot of people ordering these little fried chicken sticks. And let's take a bite of the salad here. Got some fresh cucumber. Looks like a coleslaw there as well. That's nice, fresh coleslaw. So crunchy. Coleslaw with this type of food, like a fried food, is always so nice, especially fried chicken. This is a pretty tasty meal for about like $4. Can't forget this massive bun. Not sure what to do with it, so I think I might just break it open. Wow, so fluffy and fresh. And just make myself like a little chicken stick ultimate bite sandwich here. A few chicken strips, some coleslaw, cucumber. Let's get some of that mayo on top too. All right, ultimate chicken stick bite sandwich. So fresh. All right, that was yummy. Let's go get some more.
One thing we love about Belgrade is it's a super walkable city, but the nice thing is that it has such a really good tram network, so on hot days like today, it's helpful to take one of those and just speed up your travel time. That definitely made things a little quicker. Serbia is known for its grilled meat, so of course we had to get a little something on this street food tour. Like I said, grilled meats are really popular here in Serbia. You can find them all over the city, and especially at these little like fast food joints where you just have a little walk-up window here like this, which is super cool. They do all different kinds of meats. We've ordered a paskavica, which is like a Serbian burger. It looks super, super good, but I just love how you just walk up, grab your food, head off. It's great. This is like literally street food. Doesn't get any better than this.
Wow. Lepa.
Yeah, the barbecue. Yogurt.
Like spicy.
Maybe little.
Cabbage, tomato, onion.
Everything? Yeah. Wow.
Eat now.
Voila. Behold the Serbian pljeskavica. This guy is massive. So 3 different sizes, small, medium, large. We went for small, and can you believe that this is actually the small? We were wondering if it was gonna be too small, maybe we should have got it the medium. I'm glad we went with the small because honestly, just look at the size of this. The patty is huge. He packed it with all the ingredients and you could get as many as you wanted. It was all for the same price. And what I love about it is that it's fast food, but it still took 10 minutes to make. It was made from scratch. Like the meat was raw when he put it on the grill there. So it's just like good quality, even though this is what they would call fast food. Way different than what we would call fast food back in North America. But oh my gosh, this just smells so good. Looks like we've got onions, some onions in the patty there too. But oh, this looks so good. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight for it somehow. Oh, that meat is so juicy. So fresh right off the grill there. I can't believe it's so tender, that meat. And there are a few sauces that he put on. There's a homemade barbecue on the bottom, which is so good. I haven't quite gotten to the yogurt because like this thing is just massive, but oh, that meat, honestly, you can tell it's just such good quality meat. So tasty. Oh, and it's actually beef and pork, so it's a mixture of the two, which is always so good, I find, because the pork really adds a fattiness to the beef that's just so good. In Serbia, this is what they would call a hamburger, but honestly, I feel like it's so much more. All the toppings on it are so fresh, which adds a nice crunchy vegginess to it, but the meat itself, like I said, it's such good quality meat. Oh, it's so tasty, and like I said, we have that yogurt there, as well as we got some spicy like chili flakes on there too to add a little bit of extra flavor. That yogurt, so fresh and actually really thick and creamy. And those spicy chili flakes add a nice little kick to it. I really like that. Oh, this is an incredible burger. For the price and the quality, honestly, you just can't beat it. Oh. It was a messy one. Massive, for sure, for 2 people. I'm gonna need Chris's help on this one. At a lot of these grill places, you usually have a choice of 2 different kinds of buns. They have one that's a much bigger, fluffier, almost like a traditional burger bun, but this is more of an actual traditional Serbian bun. And you can see it's a lot thicker, almost like a bit of a flatbread, which we want to go for because not only is it more traditional, but there's less bread, which is great because you really want to just taste all that meat. But just look as well at the color of these tomatoes. The tomatoes here in the Balkans are honestly some of the absolute best. Oh, so just everything together, oh my gosh, this is an incredible street food. I want to say snack, but this is so much more than a snack.
That's a meal.
That's definitely a meal.
Got some crispy burek here. Let's give it a try. While walking around, we found a very local shop selling burek. Now, this is very popular Serbian snack, food, breakfast, any time of the day. Very popular in the Balkans as well, but we haven't tried the Serbian version yet. So what it is almost like a pie, but it's a pastry made with phyllo dough, and you can see all the different layers there, and they just bake it up, and it just sounds so crispy and hot. They have a bunch of different flavors there. So we got a ham and cheese and a meat pie here. So Let's take a bite here. Oh man, there's so much dough actually. It's so layered. The inside, there's a nice thin piece of ham in there, as well as that Cascavel cheese, the yellow cheese. This is a nice, strong, sharp flavor. Oh, I can't get over how crispy that is. Moving on to our meat pie here, and I love how they slice it into little pie slices. And this is kind of different than other burak that we have in other countries, because usually it's made in the spiral version, but this one is more actually like a circular pie, which is kind of cool. And then you get these nice pie pieces, and it has a nice greasiness, butteriness to it as well. The meat is really flavorful, and there's actually quite a bit inside the burak there, you can see. And it's got a nice savory spice to it. Onions as well, an onion flavor, because I think there's little flecks of onion, but this is a great little find. And gotta end our little street burak with an ultimate burak bite. Really excited for this next Serbian specialty. This is gonna be rich, creamy, and it's got an egg cracked on top, so I know I'm gonna love this. Let's see what it is.
Hvala, thank you.
Kajmak.
Kajmak. Sve se izmeša da se sjedini kajmak i jaje. Pršut ide posle, kad se ovo zapeče u peći. So, 2-3 minuta.
We are here at this local pizzeria for not pizza, no. This is much more than a pizza. This is Complet La Peña. Now what it is, it's La Peña, which is this almost flatbread-like bun. And you can see there, it is so airy. Just see all the little bubbles in there. And we saw her just smother it in kaimak, which is like a mixture between a clotted cream and a cottage cheese, super creamy, and crack an egg on top, whisked it and mixed it all into the bread, and then baked it and put prosciutto on top. And of course the topper is the fat drippings, the pork drippings that she pours all over the bun here. And you can just see it soaked through. This looks incredible. We weren't sure exactly how to eat it, so we asked the lovely lady, and she said you're supposed to take a nice rip piece of our top of our bun here and dip it into our, just look at how much fat and pork fat drippings is just in there. The prosciutto is nice and hot and melted now. Oh, let's just get a little dip there and try the top out. All right. Oh man, that is salty, rich goodness. Oh, it just tastes meaty. Wow, that is honestly just incredible. You can really taste just the meatiness in the bun here. So crispy, so fresh, but also really soft on the inside still. But main event is all that kaimak and all that prosciutto here. So let's try and get a nice big bite. Oh, The egg and the cheese and the pork drippings have just soaked right through into the bun. It still has a bit of crispiness to it, but oh wow, that is just salty, cheesy, and creamy deliciousness. Oh wow. The egg gives it a really nice creaminess too with that yolk. This is just salty comfort food to the max. You got the salty prosciutto and the creaminess of the kaimak really just makes it nice and cheesy almost. This lasagna is an indulgence. Oh man, this is a wonderful, wonderful Serbian treat here. So creamy and rich and eggy. Look at that strip. Wkusno. Oh, so good.
A street food that's really popular here in the Balkans and might actually surprise you is pizza. This one here is really unique, and look how popular it is. I'm gonna get a slice. So this is what I'm talking about, unique pizza. So here at Bucco Pizza, they just do the same slice, so you don't get to choose what actual pizza you want, but what they specialize is their toppings, which they call salads, which this is not a salad at all. So they have like 8 different toppings you can put on. We got the beef, but there's like a chicken, a tuna, veggie, a bunch of different ones, but apparently this one's supposed to be garlicky and delicious, and honestly, that smells pretty garlicky. You can see it's got some green flecks of something in there, maybe like some parsley or something like that. And you can see they just spread like a thick, thick layer of that sauce on top. All right. I have to say, the pizza here in the Balkans is definitely not your average everyday pizza, that's for sure. Okay. It's so saucy. That is a thick layer of that sauce on top. I'd have to say the pizza itself is kind of lacking a little bit for me, I'd say. It's pretty thin, there's not a ton of toppings, so there's like a decent flavor to it. I taste like mushrooms, but I'd have to say it almost reminds me a bit more of like a frozen pizza, to be honest with you. So I've definitely had better pizza, I think, but the topping itself is actually very nice. The sauce has a good flavor to it. It's quite garlicky. It does have a beefy flavor to it. Maybe that's why they focus on the topping so much as opposed to the kind of pizza itself. But I'd say overall, as a little quick street food snack, pretty good. As I'm getting in, there's a bit more cheese in there, so overall, not bad. All right guys, I have to say we were really looking forward to trying the pizza here. We had heard a lot of things about this place, but unfortunately it was a little bit disappointing. But I think it's time that we switch gears now on this street food tour and go for a little something sweet. Come on. Got ourselves a nice little spot here to enjoy our sweet treat, which I think we very much deserve today.
Definitely.
After all the
Super
saltiness
cozy
of
here
everything. So we have got ourselves knedle. Now these are, look at these guys. So they're a potato dumpling, and I actually thought they were going to be like half this size, but they're massive.
They're
Look
huge.
at the size of these things. So we got 2 kinds. We got the most traditional, which is a plum dumpling, and I believe there's actually a whole entire plum inside of this. So
Oh man, these
I
are
guess that's why it's big.
heavy.
Yeah. Which one do you have?
Wow, I have Nutella. Look
Yes.
at that. They're so round. And just look at all that chocolate powder on it. Oh man, they are heavy. All right,
Okay, these
let's
look
cut
really
into
good.
these bad boys.
Okay, let's cut them open. Okay, let's start with this traditional one here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there is totally, look at that. Oh man! There's a whole entire plum in there. Look at that. You can see that nice layer of potato dumpling around it. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at that Nutella oozing out.
Oh man, there's so much Nutella in here. Look at that. Oh,
Oh, just explosion
Wow.
of Nutella.
oh my gosh, these are insane. Okay, turns out these guys are massive,
Oh,
but they are
man.
absolutely packed with
So
filling.
huge.
So mine legit has a full-sized plum inside of it. Just look at that. And you can see there's a nice thick-ish layer of that potato dumpling there. And it's quite like soft and kind of like squidgy.
Yeah.
Like an interesting texture to
Huh,
it.
yeah, the dough, the potato
Yeah.
dough looks really, really like, thick.
Yeah, and yours?
Oh wow,
my
just
God.
oozing with that Nutella. Wow.
That's insane.
It looks so good.
Okay. Is that just straight up
Oh.
Nutella?
It's just straight Nutella.
Okay,
with
well.
bits of hazelnut in there too.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
I'm so excited to
All
try
right,
it. Okay,
cheers. Mm.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, that was
So-
sticky.
I bet yours looks super,
Mm.
super decadent. Mine honestly reminds me of like just like a plum pie
Mm.
or something like that. Because the dumpling itself, it's made with potatoes, but it's like a dough,
Mm.
like the outer casing. So the inside with the plum, just being a whole entire plum like this, mine literally tastes like you're eating a pie. It's
Mm.
actually really nice. It's like a little tart, so it's
Okay.
not uber, uber sweet.
This one, the way I can describe it, is literally like a Nutella bomb. Inside, just filled with Nutella. The outside, yeah, it's very starchy. Like very potato texture dumpling, like casing texture, but oh man, that Nutella, just so chocolatey, so sweet. Oh, just decadent and oh, this is really good. Mm.
I think I really like, I'm gonna try using the second here because that sounds so good, but I like the traditional one because just having the plum inside of it, like a real fruit plum, actually gives it such a nice texture and I don't know, it's really tasty.
Oh
Okay.
man, there's so much Nutella in that.
Okay, go for your plum guy.
Got some plum left over there. All right, cheers again. Mmm. Mmm.
Okay, that's so different.
That plum, yeah, it's really good. It's almost sour.
Oh man, but this literally tastes like you're eating like a Ferrero Rocher or something like that.
Yeah.
Except instead of like the outer wafer, you've got a massive outer dumpling. This is super tasty.
These are a nice sweet treat. And let me just dip and make an ultimate plum dumpling, Nutella dumpling, potato dumpling
Canedle bite.
bite. A little bit of Nutella there. And we're right on the street here too, so
Yeah.
street food at its finest here in Serbia. All right.
This little sweet.
Mmm. Double is good. Last stop of the day, we are going to be eating the #1 street food and food here in Serbia, cevapi. Come on. Oh, Bala. Oh, wow. This is packed. And we got a little chicken wing to go with it as well. Hospitality here is amazing in Serbia so far. Oh, so good. Like we were saying earlier, Serbia is known for their meat. So here we have our cevapi. And it usually comes in a batch of either 5 or 10. Of course, we had to get 10 because why not? And you can just see there, it is absolutely stuffed And we got ours standard with lettuce, onions, and ernebes.
Yes.
Which
yes.
is like a chili cream cheese spread, almost. You can see there. It's like orange. So that's gonna be slightly spicy, we heard, but just look at the cevapi here. So it is a mixture of beef and pork, like a minced meat, and they shape them into these cylindrical little kebabs almost, like sausages.
Little sausages without a casing.
There you go.
practically. Oh, thank you.
All right, so let's try the cevapi. Popular, super popular cevapi in Serbia.
Smells so good.
There you go.
Oh, that's nice meat. Just look at that in there. It has like a slight pinkness to it.
Oh
that's
man,
really tasty.
it's so fresh. But in the sandwich, we got it in the traditional bun here. The lettuce and the onion add a bit of crunchiness, but that ernebes is like incredible. It's slightly spicy, but yeah, it is kind of like a spicy cream cheese.
Yeah.
It's really good. A bite?
Okay, let me get a little bite of that.
Good? I'm gonna try the kebab on
That's
its own.
really good. Ooh, that actually does it quite a quick to it. It's like a raw spice actually.
Yeah.
That's super tasty.
And you can see that this is one sandwich. So like 10 cevapi is like a whole ton. So I'm glad
Yeah.
that we're sharing this because
Yeah.
this is huge.
It's massive, massive. And we've been eating a lot, I feel like, today on this street food tour. But that meat is so good. You can just taste how fresh it is. And I love actually how it's a mixture of the beef and the pork again, because the pork always adds an extra like rich fattiness in terms of the flavor to the beef, and I actually really like the two meats together.
Oh man, I think what makes it just amazing is that ernebes. Look at that. It's just so creamy and like you were saying, just
Yeah,
spicy,
spicy.
chili, just so rich.
I think what you need to cool off the spice of this is a nice local beer.
So here we have Yelen, which is
Yeah.
the local favorite here in Serbia, and it's a Pilsner, I believe.
And goes perfectly well with grilled meats.
Whew. All right,
Definitely necessary.
Javeli,
Giveli.
Javeli. Oh, that.
I have to say I needed that. I needed that. There's nothing better than an ice cold beer on a hot day. And with some grilled meats too. It's a perfect combo. Perfect
Oh.
combo. Yeah?
That just makes the meat taste better. The beer. Oh yeah.
Very necessary.
Oh. Can't forget about our chicken wing.
No, we can't. So they are known for their chicken wings here.
Mm-hmm. That looks like a
And-
good chicken wing too. People
Yeah.
are getting like platefuls, like
Piles of them.
mounds of them.
Yeah, and the guys grilling up all the meats in there said that we just needed to try one. There you go.
Oh,
Look at
it's
that.
like a barbecue sauce on it.
That looks really
Oh, that
nice.
smells amazing.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Cheersies on that.
Mmm.
Mmm.
Juicy, even though they've been
Juicy.
grilled. Yeah, but it has that char flavor from the grill.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's nice. It's a little bit crispy on the outside. Meat's nice and tender and juicy.
the chicken wing, really good.
Yeah.
But I think the star is definitely the cevapi. I can really see why this is the #1 food here in Serbia.
Yeah.
The meat is just amazing. Again, that ernebes, spicy cream cheese.
So good.
The lettuce, almost sweet with the onions. It's just really balanced in flavor.
And I have to say, I love that the buns, like the traditional buns that
Yes.
they use, because they're
So
not
airy.
Like, yeah, and they're not like a big, thick, bready bun. There's actually not a whole ton of bread involved. Oh my gosh.
Definitely a shareable kebabi.
Yeah, and just look
Cevapi.
at that creamy ernebes. Yeah, he was definitely right in making us get the traditional stuff because that was perfect. The grilled meats here in Serbia, seriously so good.
Out of this world.
It's been such a great day today going on a legitimate street food tour of Belgrade. I'm actually surprised, like there's so much street food that you can get in the city. Like there's a lot
So
of traditional,
surprised.
yeah, like there's a lot of traditional food obviously you can get at restaurants, but the actual street food scene here is pretty good.
There's definitely a street
Yeah.
food culture here where you can just walk up to a lot of these stores. They have windows and you
Yeah.
just eat like we are right now on the street.
Yeah.
With buses passing by, people passing by, so.
Yeah, it's great because you can just get like a really quick bite like that. You don't have to sit down, and you can try so many different kinds of food that way as well because you're just like quickly eating and going about your day. I love that. I love that.
It's been a great day.
Yeah, it has.
And have that nice big
Oh, thank
Chapapi.
you. Thank you. Oh, just to finish it off. And I feel like this was the best way to finish off our day. Some nice grilled meats, a nice cold beer. Perfect.
perfection. Alright everyone, that does it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, do all that fun stuff. We're hungry to travel, and we'll see you next meal.
See you next meal.